Hello ladies and gentlemen, and the non-binary, welcome back to my channel. I understand it's been a minute, I apologize for the wait. Anyway, let's get to the subject of today's video, Vampire Survivors. The basic premise of this game is that you play as one of many characters as you try to fight against the undead forces of former Romanian dictator Nicolae Ceausescu. These forces include, but are not limited to, bats, skeletons, living plants, and
giant piles of cum? Oh, what next?
The cum monster!
I think the undead might be a little understaffed. You have more than enough characters to do this job, by the way, and I haven't unlocked everyone. Gee, I wonder who these guys could be. What I do have is enough experience with this game to know exactly what all the shit you're seeing does. If you're looking at your screen right now saying, aimbot, why are you playing this? And aimbot, why did you crash that plane into the Pentagon on September 11th, 2000? To the first one, I really can't tell you. I saw someone publish a video on this game and I couldn't tell what was going on. So I bought it, and I still can't really tell half the time. The second, well, you already know why. Now, let's talk about some basics. Every one of your character has some form of starting gear. For example, Poe over here has a piece of garlic that harms enemies when they get close to them. This guy has a wand of fire, and one of the first characters you start out with has a whip. This is why the majority of footage you're seeing has this guy in it, because I like his starter weapon more than everyone else's. Once you've loaded into whatever level you've chosen, you might notice this up top. Your character can hold up to 6 weapons and 6 passive items. You already have 1 weapon, so get ready to center the rest of your build around that shit. Unless you're playing as this character with the diamond, in which case I'm guessing you're probably playing her to unlock the Spellbinder. That was the only reason I played her. That and to get footage for this video. Weapons are very self-explanatory most of the time. There's 2 that just confuse me, but we'll get to those in a bit. Some, like the knife and the wands, are projectile-based weapons. Others, like the garlic and the King James Bible, are manifestations of your character's raw aura. And then there's the whip. All of these are used to kill your foes and level up. Items is where shit gets real. Items give you buffs, which range from take less damage to instant revives. Stuff's crazy. You might think we'd get this for better survivability in the Bone Zone, but that's only part of the reason. Feast your eyes on this shit. Depending on your current combination of weapons and items, you could evolve your weapons. Don't underestimate these, as a single evolved weapon is the difference between getting pulled apart by a horde of enemies and victory against your foes. In this game's case, victory is getting mauled to death by death. You can't kill him, by the way. I tried that one too many times. You're probably asking me how you activate these abilities. You don't. The most you can do is walk a certain direction, because that action determines the direction you throw your knives. Apart from that, and choosing what piece of gear to level up, that's about the extent of your control. Might sound boring, I assure you it is not. I haven't really done this game justice. Yes, the gameplay is basic. It's also somewhat intense when you have an entire mob of undead currently tearing you apart. The game's like heroin. There's a certain addictive quality to it that you can't quite describe to people who haven't played it before. A good example of this is the chest. The chests are the only way to get the evolved weapons I mentioned earlier. The entire point of chest is to level up your items, unless you've gone past the point of leveling items up, in which case you just get gold from them. The thing about these chests is that they have the most Vegas-style slot machine animation known to man. It's like you're getting a small bonus from one of the Buffalo machines at the casinos. It's great. Most of the time, the chest only upgrades 1 item, but it can go up to 5. They put a lot of effort into the art of this game. It looks great. It's like if you made Castlevania top-down. In fact, I don't even have to say it's like that. The creator was directly inspired by it, and it even has a DLC that pays homage to Castlevania. It's called An Ode to Castlevania. It's awesome. The game sounds great too, and that includes the music. How do I know? Brother, you've been listening to the music the entire time. The soundtrack bangs. By the way, just putting this out there are a bunch of upgrades you can get in another menu that change the way you play. These include duplicating your items and straight up instant revives. I think it's fine, but it completely breaks the game in some instances. There's also the adventure modes too, but I don't play these at all, so from the very little I have played of these, they're good. Despite everything I've said, the game's not perfect, and there are some things I'd rather not see. Again, some items I'd rather not see at all. I would bring up something like the Laurel, which is just useless, but there's a much bigger problem I'd like to talk about. Do not pick up that fucking pentagram. The pentagram wipes out anything that's on screen, including experience. Now, there's a % chance that it doesn't wipe out the experience, but that's like trying to get Bloodstone to trigger on its own. In the words of the Chud, nothing ever happens. Unlock conditions for certain items are also a point of frustration for me. For example, the Spellbinder. It's unlocked after getting a white diamond to level 7, basically near max level. Does the Spellbinder evolve the diamond? No. The armor you can get sometimes evolves the diamond. The Spellbinder evolves your copy of the King James Bible into a signed copy of the King James Bible. That never stops floating around you because it is filled with all the evil done by the British people. Why is it like this? I have no goddamn clue. I feel like that should be tied to the dude who starts with the Bible, but what do I know? That would make actual sense. So this wasn't in the original script, but I fucking despise these red skeletons.
I hate this red thing. I spit on you.
They respawn when you kill them, and they do it twice. So effectively you have a group of respawning red skeletons on your tail for a whole 5 minutes. That sucks in general, but on top of that as well, these things drop experience gems when they die, and then respawn on top of said gems. Or you. In conclusion, the game's pretty damn good. Pick it up and play it. I give it my full endorsement. Now, if you excuse me, I have another addiction I need to fuel. Goodbye.